Today, let's talk about something that sounds super technical but is actually the backbone of international law treaties. Now, if international law is the rule book for countries, then treaties are signed agreements that glue that rule book together. So, let us break it down simply, quickly, and practically in just 3 minutes. A treaty is a formal legally binding agreement between two or more countries. It's like a contract, but instead of individuals or companies, it is nations that are making promises to each other. Now, these can be about trade, defense, climate change, human rights, nuclear arms, peace, literally anything that involves international cooperation. There are several types of treaties, so let's look at something that are very common. Bilateral treaties. These are treaties between two countries. For example, India-Bhutan Friendship Treaty. We also have something called as multilateral treaties, which is a treaty between several countries, such as your Paris Agreement on climate change. You have your universal treaties, which are open to all, often usually under the United Nations. For example, your UN Charter. You have your peace treaties, which are signed after a conflict. For example, your Treaty of Versailles, which was signed post the World War One. You have your trade treaties to regulate economic partnership between countries. For example, World Trade Organization agreements. Now, India is an active participant in a majority of international treaties. Some major treaties to which India is a party to include would be the United Nations Charter, which is the foundational document of the United Nations. CEDAW, which is Convention on Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women. Paris Climate Change or Paris Climate Agreement addressing the climate change. International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, your ICCPR. World Trade Organization agreements, your WTO agreements. Convention on Rights of the Child. Now, these treaties, they also influence our policies, legislations, and even court judgments, like the Vishakha case, which used CEDAW principles. Now, here is a term which every law student must know: ratification. Signing a treaty means that we agree in principle, but ratification means we are now legally bound to follow the same. In India, the executive body it signs a treaty, but ratification needs a domestic law or action, and in some cases, approval from the parliament. Though it is not constitutionally mandated, it is a political prudent. So a signed treaty is not enforceable unless it is ratified. And sometimes we sign but don't ratify, like the UN Convention Against Torture, which India has signed but not yet ratified. So next time someone says, international law isn't relevant in India, just remind them our constitution respects international law and treaties shape our laws, rights, and responsibilities every single day. If you like this quick explainer, hit that like, subscribe, and share it with your law school gang. And also tell me in the comment section which international law topic should I cover next. This is Aishwarya Sandeep helping you decode law one concept at a time. See you soon.